Hey guys, Grassman here. Playing more Plants vs. Zombies. We have not played this game. This was one of the first games. And listen to that music. It's like nostalgic at this point. It was a year and a half ago. Grassman, as always. We're Grassman. Oh no, yeah, it worked. So I do want to give you a quick... I'll put that down at 2-ish, yeah. I want to give you a quick heads up for what exactly we'll be playing, because I have general idea. We're gonna play... I don't know exactly what... specifically what perfectly yet, or what order exactly. I think we're going to do it based on, like, what was, like, most recent, or, like, what's oldest first. So, like, we got Plants vs. Zombies. We will be playing Island War and Magic Survival as well. We're gonna play some of those games, and this game we're gonna do, like, series of, so there'll be, like, who knows, maybe, like, 6 or 7 or 8 even videos for each one, maybe more. We'll see. Maybe, I'm considering saving, like, Magic Survival and Island War till the end if we want more of those ones. But there's gonna be some shorter ones in between ones that I'm going to do one at a time. So, like, I'm probably gonna do, like, a video of The Wanderer, because The Wanderer was fairly big, or it was like, medium size, at least for the time. There are a couple games that I might do, like, one brief episode of, because there are games that, like, you only kind of have to do one of. I'm probably gonna do some idle game at some point. I don't know what one. It'll probably be a new one, because we've done a fair bit of, like, idle exponential games. So I want to do one of those, but probably a new one as well. And we'll do, I don't know, at least a little bit into that. Probably won't do too much, so, you know, we'll see some interesting start of some new idle exponential game. I'll find something good. You guys can continue it if you want, but for some of the bigger ones, we'll do fairly longer series. For some of the smaller ones, we're gonna do individual videos. But Plants vs. Zombies is something we're doing more. We don't get more ways to play. We just get adventure. No cloud saving or anything. We're going to do one run-through of the entire game, I think, because we had so many challenge run-throughs back in the early days. If you don't know, the reason I was doing this was challenge runs back in the day. I did, like, the 2 seed slot challenge. I did a couple of creative ones that I invented, like the Death Steal challenge, which is you're only allowed to plant after a zombie has died. I would always require a rake immediately. So we're just gonna play through the campaign like normal. I never really got through the campaign normally. I initially did have a series going of the normal campaign. Oh, right, it's only 25, not 50. Don't know why I thought it was 50. I can drag, or I can tap in place. So, I had initially done a try to full campaign at least, but it didn't really get views, so I just kept doing the challenges. I just moved on. So there never really was a finish to a full normal playthrough. But the full normal playthrough, I mean, let's be honest, if you're a gamer, you've played this game. You know, regardless of, like, how old of a gamer you are, you've played this game if you're a gamer. Like, it's a contractual obligation of ours. We are legally obligated to play this. It's such an old game, too. I think I've talked about this before. I grew up playing a game called... Like, I grew up playing a couple games, one of which was, like, Age of Empires, and one of which was Insaniquarium. There's probably, like, 10 games I could say I grew up playing. Insaniquarium was one of them, and Insaniquarium is a game that was... The guy who made Insaniquarium made it before he made this game. There's actually a reference to it in this game. Play. One of the mini-games is Zombiquarium, and it's a reference to that game he made called Insaniquarium. And it was... I don't know exactly how many games he made in between, but he made it fairly shortly before he made Plants vs. Zombies. I think he was, like, running out of, like, kind of effort to play, but, like... Maybe I'm thinking of the FNAF guy. Because Scott Cawthon was like that as well. I've never actually played FNAF, I don't expect to. Well, I shouldn't say that, because I probably will at some point. I don't want to. I unfortunately expect I'm going to be forced to at some point. But yeah, the guy who made this game made Insaniquarium. And I didn't discover this game for, like, a long time. I first learned about this game when I was maybe 4 at, like, a family gathering, where someone, like, one of the other kids had it on a tablet or something. But I didn't, like, learn about this game for a long time. Keep up in the sun production. Generally, 2 rows of sunflowers are good. And generally using them as a, like, line of defense or so. It's also a smart strategy. Could put them some further up. This isn't exactly like a hard game, you know, it's kind of made for kids is the point. Yeah, but just nice. When you're good at it, it's a nice relaxing experience. You know, it requires some attention. It like you get to like put the plants down, it's all organized, it's all like fairly routine. You know the joke, like we've all got a little OCD inside of us, which isn't at all how it works, and yet this game somehow manages. Third row of pea shooters. You'll be able to get... Ooh, I think we're just gonna manage to get the third row. Need a bit more sun. Come on. There we go. And one sunflower in the front. I can't start doing this already. No one's gonna watch any of the following videos. It hurt me to do that. I want you to know that hurt me more than it hurt you. Okay, so doesn't mean to start planting them here. Get the 2 rows of pea shooters behind the 2 rows of sunflowers. Use 2 fingers. Yeah, this is like... I think the first game I ever played on the channel after Minecraft was Infinitoad. Infinitoad. Can't pronounce it still. Nothing's changed. Thank you. But I think after like Minecraft, I think it was actually an episode of The Wanderer, or yeah, episode, game, video. I think it was a video of The Wanderer, and then it was. I think it was The Wanderer, Infinitoad. Infinitoad? I want to figure out the pronunciation of that. Infinitoad? 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 That sounds wrong. Infinite Toad? Whatever it was. I think it was like the Minecraft, then The Wanderer, then Infinitoad. Infinitoad? I think I like Infinitoad. Infinitoad? 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 I just need to never say it again. That's the best solution. Yes, it was Minecraft The Wanderer, that game. Just call it that game, that'll work. And then... Oh, well, there's the end. And then after that, I think it was probably Clash Royale and then Plants vs. Zombies. And then it was literally just Clash Royale and Plants vs. Zombies and the occasional other game for like an entire year. Because for like the first year, I didn't do much other than Plants vs. Zombies challenges. There was a little bit of stuff here and there. But most of it was just Plants vs. Zombies challenges stuff. Here comes the final wave. We're not gonna get Cherry Bomb here. Would have been faster, but we're not. Should I speedrun Plants vs. Zombies? I'm not gonna... I don't want to do that. It would be interesting, though. Oh, we do get a Cherry Bomb yet. Well done. Could you possibly have enough zombies in one square where they would eat the Cherry Bomb before it explodes? Could that happen to the Cherry Bomb, where there's so many zombies, everyone takes one bite and it dies? Like, if you just have, like, 3 dozen zombies in one square, and then they all just take a single bite. Too bad there's no, like, hard mode to enable or something. It's good they still haven't, like, ruined the game with, like, microtransactions. There's the occasional thing you can buy, but it's like it's not like full of it like PvZ2. I still think like if they wanted to recover that game, they could very easily like decide to just cancel all microtransactions. Just like put out an update or something that just like, come on, I'm like missing all the sun. Put out an update or something that would just make all of the expensive plants just be unlocked after hitting like a certain amount of waves in the pyramids in like the endless modes. And then, yeah, just like they all unlock after a certain amount of waves in the endless modes. So like you just, something within reason, like 25 waves in like endless pyramid gets you this plant, and do it again to get this plant, and then third time gets you this plant. Whoops, that's the wrong lane. That's fine. They die in only a couple squares. It's not that hard. Not that bad. Yeah, he'll die. I've got like good Plants vs. Zombies range judging after playing this game for like an entire year. One more. Not gonna plant a sunflower yet, though. In theory, I'm fine. Yeah, it would've been fine, but better safe than dead. Speed through this. Start getting the walnuts down. It's generally a good idea to immediately start planting walnuts, but already know where you're going to put them. So like, in this level I want 2 rows of sunflowers, 3 rows of pea shooters, or 4, usually it'd be 4. And then you put the walnuts 1 layer further, or you put them even another layer further ahead of that. Because they just take so long to recharge, you want to be able to get them down immediately. Because you'll need them later on. Or you'll at least need some lanes covered, so you can take longer to plant plants there. Immediately start planting in the other lanes. There we go. I'll use sunflowers as some of the defense. Good enough. Cones are all down there. There's shovel. And that means we got the walnut bowling level. Can we get 2 more levels? We'll see. Here's level 5. I think we can do 5 and 6. Crazy Dave. Greetings, neighbor. Name's Crazy Dave. But you can just call me Crazy Dave. Listen, I got a surprise for you. But first I'll need you to clear your lawn. Use your shovel, dig up plants. The digging commence! I'm not great with voices, I'll be honest. Not gonna create any groundbreaking voices like any of Jacksepticeye's like Undertale voices. Okay, goody. Now for the surprise. We're going bowling! Here, take this walnut. Why'd I put a walnut in your hand? Because I'm crazy! Now go bowl me a winner! The music of this game is so good. I'm gonna wait. The strategy of this game is always wait until, like, have 2 lanes spawn at once, because you get the walnuts at a fairly good rate, especially for, like, the first one. The following 2 challenge levels are a bit harder, or, like, I think there's a Walnut Bowling 2, because you get the minigames. There's Walnut Bowling, and then there's Walnut Bowling 2. 2 is actually difficult. 1, not so much. Yeah, so we just let them pile up for a little while here. And then we preferably want a second wave to spawn, because that's when you start getting money. You can't get money from the first one anyway, though, because you don't unlock money yet. Wow, we got 1 guy twice. But yeah, you want to save it up a little bit. We might not have time for any more. Because I know we used to do, like, we would do quite a few levels at once, like 6 or 7. But that was also when we were doing half-hour videos. Now we're doing closer to 20 minutes just because of the space issues. I would like to go back to half-hour videos. At the same time, the longer video is just longer, you know. I did testing for quite a while to try and determine what creates the speed. It's just random. Hurry up now. Yeah, we're definitely not gonna have time for another level, because a whole another proper level is gonna take too long. So this will be the last one. 5 levels, that implies 6 videos, I think, right? 1, 2, 3, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 videos. Which is fine, this game well deserves it. 12 videos? Yeah. Yeah, we'll be fine. We have, like... It's, what? What's the date now? It's the 11th. So it's technically we're still, like... From the 11th, we're even still about, like, about a week early or so from when the first video went up. I don't know the exact date. Actually, if any of you guys want homework, well, tell me the exact date. May the what was when I uploaded my first video, because I don't know. If someone could tell me, that would be greatly appreciated. Yeah, so, yeah, we still have, like, you know, if we're starting, like, 10-ish days early, we can go 10 days late. That's, like, 20 days-ish. Yeah. That's 20 days to, like, finish this and everything. That should be plenty enough, because that's 40 videos. And even if 12 are spent on this game... If 12 are spent on this game, we're not going to make it, but I'm sure it's fine. Too bad I couldn't place the last 2 sooner. Just have the walnut avalanche coming down as we get the potato mine. Explodes on contact, but takes time to arm itself. Actually, we do have time for level 6. Yes, we won't do any minigames or anything. We'll do one playthrough of the normal game. That'll be it. Let me know again if there are any specific videos you want to see. I have chosen some smaller ones. Well, I think they're mostly big. I have chosen, like, some of the other ones, though. I've also, like, set aside some stuff like AI Dungeon and Mindustry, because we're going to play those after. So, because someone suggested AI Dungeon, and I don't know how long we're going to play that for, but it wasn't too big on the channel, so we're going to keep that one separate from... We're going to keep that one, like, separate from the 2-year anniversary. Right there. I don't want to take too long with this either, though. Get lots of sun immediately. So it's going to be, like, separate from the 2-year anniversary, but it'll be what we play next. There's also a couple I'm debating, because there's one, like, Cold Path is a good example. Cold Path, it was fairly big on the channel, but we played it recently. I revisited it because someone wanted me to. Spadell, right? I revisited it because someone wanted me to, and so I don't know if we should just, like, immediately go back to it. Because we've already played it again fairly recently, and so I'm thinking it's not worth going back to. I also just don't enjoy that game tons. It's an okay game, but I don't, like, love it. It's a little boring after a while, and it's very annoying to have to, like, constantly micromanage everything. All the troops. And every province where they all die, you know? Another one I was debating is Among Us, because I haven't played. I played Among Us before the curve. Before I was playing Among Us, like, on mobile, back before the big hit of Among Us, before everyone was playing Among Us. If you actually go back to, like, see, like, I don't know when exactly the first Among Us videos came out, but I remember, like, when I saw the first people playing Among Us, I was like, oh yeah, I played that game. I remember that game. Because I had, like, played it at least a couple months sooner. First level with these guys. Be aware of that. Should be fine, but I'll keep it in my mind. They're tanky, too. Yeah, so Among Us, like, it was never big on the channel, but I never properly played it, really. I made a couple of videos, like, even one somewhat recently, but it was never really big. I never played tons of it, but I never played tons of it, and it was a fairly popular game. So I've been considering, like, going back to, like, even just, like, have my time playing that, because I never really did. I played a little bit, like, I played a fair bit in my, a medium amount in my off time. So I'm considering that one. But then again, you know, it is like the 2-year anniversary. It's more supposed to be about stuff that I'm revisiting rather than like stuff that I never really got around to playing, or that I played but wasn't big. You need to die. And you need to die. Go away. There you go. Hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, if you enjoy my content, feel free to like and subscribe. And let me know what you want to see. Because I think I have a fairly comprehensive list, but let me know what you want to see. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.